Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cruising Off Duty. In this episode, we're heading back to Duck Island, or as I often call it, Snake Island, because the thing is infested. And we're taking Janice's dad along with us and our son Jake. I usually go running like a little schoolgirl if I see a snake coming at me, but Jake just loves them. So at least he's happy that there's snakes everywhere. And then we check out these Abandoned Lighthouse Keepers houses. And if you think going to an island that's infested with snakes is a bit creepy, try going into a really dark, dingy house that has every sort of critter living inside it. And then do that being really ill-prepared by having absolutely no flashlights, and the only lights we have is our iPhones. And if this house doesn't already give you the heebie-jeebies, Jake comes across this killing machine tool, something out of Chainsaw Massacre that's just lying around. I was half expecting to find a dead body. Anyway, all that coming up on this episode of Cruising Off Duty. So much good stuff happened in this weekend that we had to break it into two parts. If you haven't seen part one, go back and check it out. But this is going to be part two, where we get into those abandoned buildings.
It's time to look at the snakes this morning. They're all in this wall. This one's asleep. He has no idea I'm here.
This is the hour, the darkest place.
Oh, there he is.
Dante's Inferno, the
Look at these guys.
devil's race. It's a good world. Good world going bad.
Got another massive snake. Look at that. Look at this guy. He is huge. And a bunch of little ones all in here. It looks like a tool shed that used to be used, I guess. Let's see what we can find. It's terrifying. The walls are made of styrofoam. There's a cooler here that I want to open. And what I find is nothing but nightmares. And there's this one just hanging out back of a cooler. That's awful. It's pretty gross in here. There's a big tarp. And yeah, that's it. Back out to Snake City. But look at this one here. A big giant snake here and a little tiny snake. So this thing here, there's my foot and there's the snake. They're big and they're mean. Let them go. It's absolutely full of them. Oh, it was fun.
Taking a little spin in the dinghy. We'll check out this little, whatever you call this thing, a swampy opening.
And then we're probably gonna look at that shore over there.
Yeah, because we can't get to it without going across from the dinghy.
So this is like a new motor, right?
Yeah,
not
brand
fully,
new.
Not, so we're running it at 50% all the time.
Maximum 50% throttle. Okay, Jake and I made it to this little stony beach here, across from where our boats are moored. So this, we were told the history of this little shack here. This used to be an eel fishery. I'm guessing they put all this gravel here to have somewhere to beach their boat. And inside this was their little place to process the eels they caught. It's not very easy to get to now.
Oh, it's flooded. It's in the water.
Oh, it's in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just film it.
Here, you go ahead.
Yeah, they really can't get in here. Water level is crazy high this year. This is where I guess they used to take all the eels they caught and come here and process them in whatever way they process an eel, which I have no idea. But we thought we'd explore. It was time to take the whole family to the other side of the island to check out those abandoned houses, also to get up the drone. That's the one good thing about having this new gas-powered outboard motor. It gives us the freedom to go a long way, even though we're going under 50% throttle, which took us a while. Once we get to this side of the island, the water's got that kind of more aqua blue color, and the beaches are made of crushed shells. It's a pretty good area to swim. But what we really came over to this side of the island to do was check out this lighthouse, and also two houses that used to be used by the lighthouse keepers before they automated the lighthouse.
found this, I went off into the woods to use the bathroom and I found this in a tree. It's a geocache.
Yeah.
We're gonna open it up. I found an old shotgun shell over there and I thought, oh, I'm gonna steal all your ammo, whoever you are. But no.
So what is it?
This is a geocache. And here's
It's a book?
the book and the log of all the people who have found it.
You should.
And what you do is you take something and you leave something.
So we'll put it back so it's still a geocache for other people.
Yep.
Okay, so we made it to the door.
Yep. There's a bunch of barn swallows flying around in there.
You can definitely hear them.
I'm keeping my eye out for hornets' nests. Because I don't want that.
There's a bed. There's Janice. So Janice is going to try and come in here. It's a bit of a, you're going to have to sit on your butt to get in. Obviously, somebody smashed windows.
This is like a really well-made house.
The floors are solid.
Yeah, well, not over there.
No?
No.
There's a kitchen.
Not in the kitchen, at least.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess the water came in over time.
So we got, what? Those are bird nests.
Well, yeah, this is interesting.
There's so, all the, this is actually a really nice house. Like, look how big the living room is. Then they come down
Well, I guess when they lost their job not doing the lighthouse, they kind of decided that's it.
Oh, we got a sick little bird. Don't touch him, though.
A sick bird?
Yeah, there's a sick bird on the ground. Don't touch him.
He's alive? Oh, yeah.
We'll just leave him there. I don't have a flashlight, but you don't want to come in here, actually. It's
Oh,
mosquitoes.
there's a bird trying to get up.
What?
He was trying to get up when he walked.
Yeah, he's,
I wish I brought my vlog camera because this is,
in there it's pitch black and full of mosquitoes.
I'm going to put the ISO up. So there's this poor little bird that's almost dying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a dying bird on the ground. He's injured.
It's pretty dark, so I'm not going to go in there because my camera's not going to pick it up anyway.
Well, you can't see anything. This is purely a bedroom, nothing in it. Another bedroom, the ceiling's falling out, it smells like death. This one's alive. He's a baby.
Something, I think a bat in the kitchen.
So that was a bird.
So there's a baby bird in that one?
Yeah, he's alive.
That's probably what this one was, is a bird that
Baby
fell
bird
out.
that fell out, yeah.
You just see all the birds' nests on the walls.
Look at these ones here.
The babies in that one?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's get out of here. This place is gross.
It is kind of gross. Okay, we just came out of that house and Jake just told me that he actually saved that little baby bird that was on the floor. Because it's what?
Its little toe was actually just caught in the carpet. So I picked it up and he started screaming and I just put him in a nest.
So it was a baby bird that just didn't know how to get his foot uncaught, so we saved the day.
He'll be better off in the nest anyway.
Alright, we're on to the bigger house.
Probably still dying, but it's dying.
Thanks.
Okay, we're coming out of the forest. We cannot cut our way through this forest all the way to the next house. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time and just walk along the stony beach. Piece of glass.
We got some glass that's been here so long that all the edges are all round.
Yeah. Snake. So there's me, Janice, somewhere back there is Grandpa Larry, and then of course Jake in front of us leading the way. Jake found a snake, of course. This is like Snake Island. Oh Jesus, it's big.
He's a mean one.
Is that a water snake? Yeah, now he's pissed off. He's trying to bite your hand.
Yeah, he is.
All right, put him back on the ground. No.
Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go.
Oh yeah, go through the water. Guess he felt safer getting in the water. We were just commenting on how we come from the Ottawa River where the water's kind of this brown, murky color. So here it's so clear that it actually looks kind of Caribbean, other than the horribly rocky shore. But yeah, nice clear water. Can totally see through it, which we are just not used to. First season on the St. Lawrence and Lake Ontario. Jake barely swims in the Ottawa River because it's so scoopy.
Yeah, I don't like the gross fish poo taste, you know?
And the brownness that he can't see through. Okay, we're here in front of the, I guess this is the Lighthouse Keepers, the main Lighthouse Keepers house.
I think it's the assistant's house.
No, the little one is the assistant's house. This is the big one. This is the big house.
Oh.
So he's the Lighthouse Keeper here on Duck Island. Now I don't know why they ever called it Duck Island because there's no ducks on this
Never
island.
seen a duck.
Should be called Snake Island, but no ducks. No ducks that we've seen. There is an eagle here though. We saw an American eagle, bald-headed eagle, somewhere We flew over our boat, so it's got to be on this island somewhere. Jake, the snake hunter, is going first. Not sealed, and we've been warned the floor's a little iffy, so we're going to be very careful where we walk.
We're gonna try and get to the balcony.
Okay.
Which is over here.
We turn the ISO up again, since it's obviously very, very dark.
Oh, hey, over here it's not dark.
That's the max ISO this camera can do. Should have brought my G7X.
They have a really nice kitchen. No, I mean like the layout.
Yeah.
Look, we got our window here. We have where you put all your spices and stuff. It's very nice. There's something in the next room that is really perplexing and scary looking.
What's that? This
There
one?
appears to be
Oops,
an
turn that
axe made out of a saw blade sitting on
That's kind of creepy.
the table.
This is kind of like the murder house.
So we have a murder weapon. So we're gonna find the body.
If we find a body, we know what caused it. Let me just see if Janice is coming in.
I was waiting for Larry. Not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. The floors aren't completely rotted out. There's an upstairs. What did you find out here, Jake?
I'm trying to get to the balcony, but there's like they have like 3 kitchens.
Oh,
They have like this mini kitchen in here. There's another one in here. And I'm trying to get to that nice balcony, but I can't see where I'm going. I'll borrow this for now.
that flashlight is useless.
I know.
It's like you might as well have a Bic lighter.
Oh, here's the living room.
I can't even see you. It's so dark.
I have my axe. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you found it. The killing tool. It's like a saw blade on a stick. So if we find a murdered body, this is what it is. Yeah, it's kind of like, this is like a workshop. I don't think this is a kitchen. Okay, we got upstairs. I'm using my iPhone as a flashlight. I don't know if any of this is going to come out. As high as I can go in the ISO. So we got a bedroom. We've got another bedroom. We've got, what's this thing on the floor?
That's a toilet. It's toilet thing.
Oh,
Piece of
okay.
toilet.
Another
And
bed.
this is the bathroom.
And the bathroom. Huge bathroom. All right. And I just walked my
Hello, everyone.
I just walked my face through a mosquito
Cobweb?
spider webs.
Awesome rock and cobweb.
All right. Oh, there's more over here.
Yeah, there's another side. This is the best house ever. I would love it. Look, there's
Oh,
a second staircase.
you're right. That's the one you saw before.
Yeah.
Wonder if we're gonna find that dead body.
Probably in the wall.
Well, this one's an actual lit room. An actual window. And a lot of poop on the ground. I'm sure there's bats.
Oh, look at this one.
I'm sure there's bats everywhere in this house. Oh, look at all the poop on the sink. My goodness. Bird poops. Last room. That's big. This is a big house.
This is a lovely house.
Lovely. I wouldn't call it lovely.
It's like 2 houses stuck
Yeah,
together.
it's got to be like a duplex. There's 2 kitchens. There's 2 stairways.
It's mirrored.
So here's stairway number 2 that we didn't come up, and this one here's stairway number 1. We did come up. Okay, now that we're outside, we kind of get the lay of the land. Now that we've seen it inside, so this left side with its own balcony is kind of like one house, and then this one is an entrance to like the second half. So there's kind of duplication of a lot of stuff in there. What was that, Jake?
They're both identical. It's mirrored.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Except they weren't blocked off. Inside you could get to both sides, right?
Yeah.
Like a rooming house almost.
They have 2, I don't know if you noticed, but they have 2 chimneys and 1 big fireplace in the middle of the house.
Yeah. So it's definitely a shared accommodation kind of house. I think it's paid for by the government, and when they stopped hiring lighthouse owners or lighthouse operators, they just let the house go into disrepair. The lighthouse still works, it's just now it's all automatic. But this house had a beautiful view of Lake Ontario.
Yeah, this house had it all.
Janice and Grandpa. I'm waiting for Grandpa. He's a little gimpy now, so I don't know if he's going to make it much further. Okay, I think we're getting close. There's actually a cement wall now here. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's a lighthouse. I'm going to walk through the water without getting my camera or my phone, which is in my pocket wet. Oh, you're right. So they put a fence around it. Somebody mentioned there's a fence. Yeah, and there's a solar panel over there to run it, so yeah, we won't be getting in here. That's too bad. Okay, so we're here, but they put a big, obviously, barbed wire on the top too. Barbed wire fence. Check this lighthouse and people going in and checking it out. I guess it's still an operating lighthouse. It's just done automatically. You can see the solar panels over there. Somebody motoring by. Not enough wind. So Jake's gonna go full body in this Caribbean water. Looks nice. It actually feels nice up to almost my crotch. So it's certainly warm enough for swimming.
Whoa!
It's cold?
A little bit.
I'm surprised you're not swimming. Janice loves swimming, so I'm surprised she's not. You're not dressed for it though, is that why? Yeah. Hey! You gotta wait till you're in the water.
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Holy shnikes, it's cold. You are crazy.
I didn't make
She tells me it's warm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. You weren't kidding. It's probably colder here than where you were out. Yeah. Nice and shallow. I swim where you swim.
Oh, we got a big old snake.
Oh. Don't say that. Okay, I'm cool.
You're getting cooled off now?
Are you cooled off? I'll stay until you say it. Are you ready or no?
So do a little high.
Hi, we're at Duck Island, swimming in what I consider uncomfortably cold water.
It's great.
It was very nice where I was though.
Yeah, Jake swam where it was like nice,
Tropical
like
beach
tropical
water.
looking beachy water. I'm swimming in something that looks like seaweed water.
Well, you got to do that tomorrow. Hopefully.
That's probably the only spot that looks
You
like
can see your
that.
toes. In Ottawa River, you can't even see your toes.
But I also can see the weeds.
Okay. There'll be no fish sneaking up on us here.
All right, shut her down. Bye. Here we are having dinner, just finishing dinner on a beautiful night. Did we have an awesome day?
We did.
Did have an awesome day.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Hey Jake, how was your day?
Excellent.
Excellent.
That swim was super cool.
Yeah,
I
there's
tried to get in the water and chase a smaller snake, and I was like, I'm gonna get you, but then he went behind me and I lost him.
No. All right, there's the sunset going down. Time to zoom in. Okay, Jake's got a trick for starting our campfire here.
Got some bug spray.
Oh, bug spray on the burn. Oh, there we go. That is pretty sweet. A little bug spray on the wood, and then voila, it starts.
Get some more right over here.
No, that's a little scary.
And there we go.
Goes up the spout, boom, right in your hand.
Oh no, now we want to move our chair. If it's all going to blow in our face.
Okay.
Clean the other side of it.
Anyways, this is our second night having a campfire.
Yeah, I love campfire.
Janice loves campfires.
I love campfire.
Yeah, last night it was windy from the opposite direction, so we're gonna need to move our chairs.
Yep.
And we are having banana boats. So banana boats are already pre-prepared. Bananas, chocolate, marshmallows, all in a tinfoil container. Yummy stuff. Right, Grandpa?
Yes.
Yeah, we wait till the fire goes down to coals, and we pop these in the coals, and all the marshmallow and the chocolate melts together, and the banana gets really soft, and you eat it with a spoon. It's like a warm
It's
sundae.
like a s'more, but in a banana.
Yeah, like a warm sundae with no ice cream.
The fire is already a-roaring, and we haven't even put the big logs on yet. So this was an awesome day. Jake and I tomorrow might go back to those houses
With an actual flashlight.
with a spotlight this time, because Grandpa's tiny little flashlight didn't really light up the rooms like we want, and I don't think my camera's good enough in low light, so this camera would have been good. This camera's
Yeah, it's way darker than it looks.
yeah, the G7X makes everything look like daylight even when
Craig,
it's dark.
put on a filter right now and make it look like how dark it really is. That's
I wish
how dark it actually is.
I wish I could do that. Actually, I could turn down the brightness in
Yes,
the
that's
software.
what I mean. You turn down the brightness, and that's how dark it is now.
Yeah, because you're thinking, why are they starting a fire when it's daylight? Because it looks like daylight behind me, but it's actually really dark. So this camera just works magic.
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 Camera. Anyone else want bug spray?
I may not leave this on, but Larry here told me he had a bee hat, and I hate mosquitoes. So this is actually working out well. I don't know if you can see them. They're like dancing around outside my net. But
Yeah.
Janice is like dead.
I just don't care.
she's
They
the
are
Walking
around
Dead.
my face, and I just don't care.
But you also are like The Walking Dead.
And I would rather be bitten than put sunscreen than put a bug spray on my
But
face.
how much do they like bugs? How much do bugs like you versus me?
They like you a lot more, but they're still on me.
Are they?
I have it on my arms, but they have been bouncing on my face. But I don't
the bugs
get
are really
itchy
bad
when they bite me. I don't get a welt. I don't get itchy. So I don't care.
I think I'm stylish in my
That
bug
much.
net.
I can't sleep when they're buzzing in my tent though.
Well, I don't care if I look ridiculous. The problem is, Janice had a good point. How am I supposed to drink my drink now? I can't drink it through my net.
This is important. Rum
Okay.
and ginger ale in there.
I don't think I should be drinking it through my net, right?
No.
All right, I'll have to take it off. The mosquitoes are way worse tonight because
Hello, puppy.
the wind. The wind is gone. So dead. Last night it was
Hello.
windy. Okay, we're putting the banana boats in the coals. We've pushed the fire around. Make sure it's mostly coals right now. And the banana boats go in. We figure 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the coals and they'll be all nicely cooked.
Push together.
Look how bright it looks. Jeez, it looks like it's daylight behind you. Unbelievable.
It's dark.
It is dark.
It's dark. Brightness setting, that's what it looks like.
You're making me do a lot of editing here.
I know.
So show
Banana
her.
boats were a success.
Banana boats.
It's all melted and mushed together.
Now we can zoom in one more time, just make sure we got it. Banana boats.
Don't drop your camera in that banana goo.
Banana boats. It is dark. Even in here, it's starting to look dark. Mine's the less.
Do you want
less
trade?
melted. No, it's okay.
It's fine.
This is not focusing now because it's too dark.
Well, that means it's bedtime for the camera.
Yeah.
And almost bedtime for us.
Yeah, I can barely even make you out now. It's dark. All right. Say goodnight, everyone.
Night.
Night.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are pretty crazy. I'm getting active.
So, Jake and I just dinghied over around the bend where this is the anchorage. If you couldn't get a dock, you see one lonely boat out there.
But it's super nice.
Oh yeah, the water's so clear.
There's no weeds, it's just all rock.
Totally could swim here if you had like Keens or something on when you walking on the pebbles. And we found perfect spot. We went ashore. It just happens to be by this trail. And what we're planning to do is go to that radio tower over there and see what we can find. Yeah, it's like, oh, and there's a path this way too. Huh, okay, cool. Maybe this is the path they were talking about. It's supposed to go from our dock area. There's a path that leaves, but then it goes into a swamp. So I'm guessing this was where it would end up if it didn't go through a swamp. I kind of expected a big, huge fence around it. I guess they were cheap. They put an itty bitty tiny chain link fence around just the base. You can see they have wind generators as well, but they aren't working. The one on the left is all busted up. The one on the right might still work, but it's not turning. And then they got solar panels here. Oh, they're actually
In rough shape, someone threw a rock at this one.
or something.
There's a path leading to a little house over there.
Well, the house has a hole in the roof. I bet you this tower's not even used anymore. Because we don't have any cell phone signal on this island, so this is definitely not a cell tower. Oh, it is open.
Whatever, I guess. Batteries?
Oh, I guess that's for the solar panels. First aid kit. Huh. It's weird that they didn't bother to fix the roof. Got a big hole cut in it. Huh. I don't think anybody's maintaining this thing anymore, though.
The lighting is stuff from like a makeup vanity or something, see?
Yeah, I know.
Something you find in a makeup room.
It's like a homemade. This is the solar controller. And it doesn't even have anything lit up on the screen. Nothing. So I'm guessing the solar is not connected anymore. We shall close it so little raccoons don't get in it or whatever's in this island.
Well, they get into the roof.
But they definitely don't maintain this place. You got wind generators that don't work. And busted fins on the wind generators so they don't turn. Solar panels, 2 of them are smashed. So obviously they don't work and they're in series, so that would affect all the other solar panels. And this building that says government property doesn't have part of a roof, so.
If you were stranded somewhere, you see something like this and be like, oh, a landmark, I'm saved, and then realize you're not.
There's nobody here.
Nobody's ever coming back to this.
Yeah, there's the hole in the roof. Whatever. So I think at one point there was probably a cell tower, and then they decided it wasn't worth maintaining and gave up. Well, it's still fun to explore.
Everything on this island is virtually abandoned.
Yeah, at one point there used to be a lot more government presence here. Okay, so we're leaving Duck Island. It was an awesome weekend. Jake caught plenty of snakes. Fortunately, just tiny fish. He's a little disappointed about that, but other than that, swimming was good. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, the swimming was awesome. Kind of want to get like one of those. They got this big inflatable
Floating island.
They got an island with like 15 seats, and there's an armada of sea-doos behind us.
It's so calm today. All the sea-doos showed up out of nowhere, and it's a long way from Kingston or wherever to here.
It seems like we got out right when all the loud party people showed up,
Yeah.
which is good, right?
It's a beautiful weekend. Sad to leave. I'm the big fun ruiner. I'm the only one who has to be back.
All right, so we're maybe what, not even a quarter of the way back, but it's just a beautiful day. So on the old dinghy behind us there, motor sailing, got the Genoa up, we're on a beam reach, but it's really light wind, I mean really light. So if we weren't motoring as well as sailing, we wouldn't be moving very fast. So Larry and I are just sitting out here enjoying it. Janice is downstairs making drinks, and Jake is probably taking a nap. Typical teenager. So just a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for more. We're going to try something new on the way back. We usually go all the way around Simcoe and Wolf Island towards Kingston to go back to Treasure Island. This time we're going to cut through this little channel in between Simcoe Island and Wolf Island, and that's going to allow us to get as close as we possibly can get to these windmills. That is killing me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If so, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get back to sailing around in the Thousand Islands in the next episode. Although this spring has felt more like winter because it's been freaking freezing, it's finally starting to warm up. Summer is coming, which means sailing, which means adventure. Can't wait. Hope you join us. A special shout out to the patrons that make this channel possible. You guys rock. Until next time, this is Craig signing off, wishing you the very best, and of course, safe cruising.